Hello, everybody watching the video or in the premiere, and welcome to the new 1/400 scale Providence TF Green International Airport update, new series coming to the channel. I'm super excited to finally bring you Providence. I've been wanting to do this one for a while, and I finally got around to making it, so this will be a new airport update series on the channel. Before getting into the update, I do want to just talk about some news. And the first bit of that news is that I'm finally back home from Latvia, so making fresh content now, and hope you will all enjoy it. And, well, it's starting pretty fresh with a brand new, fresh airport here. So I'm super excited to bring these new Providence updates. So today will be the first one, of course. And another news, unfortunately, we did not take the American Eagle flight back. Instead, we drove back. It was just going to be too difficult to do that. And I'll have trip reports coming out for the SAS flight, but not the Air Baltic flight, but there will still be the takeoff and landing footage and just some footage from outside of the aircraft. But there's a whole story to that. And I might get to that in the SAS trip report, because that was a dandy of a day. And but we're finally back home, and finally producing some fresh content. So, well, one thing I did want to make, I was thinking about making a souvenirs video from Latvia, but it really wouldn't have, I really only want to share aviation souvenirs, and which it's kind of hard to do that in Latvia. So I did get something, and this is the Air Canada blanket that I just, now I'm realizing that it says here this is property of Air Canada. So, sorry Air Canada for stealing your blanket, but it's quite nice. So, I guess I stole Air Canada's blanket. I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult to replace. It was like, feels like it was like $3 to make, so hopefully I didn't hurt your feelings too bad, Air Canada. You still had a great product, and can't wait to share that in the trip report. But we'll just do a quick overview of Providence here. So here's what it looks like. Kind of a bird's eye view. We'll just move the camera down here. It's not wanting to focus very well. Sorry about that. There we go. But looks like 22 gates here. This isn't the best representation, but I tried to get it as accurate as possible to all the gate markings. But it's not perfect by any means. But I'm happy with it. I think it looks pretty good, and will be definitely a fun airport to do airport updates on in the future. And of course, I think it looks best I could on my really thin sheet of paper that I make all my temporary airports on. And we'll move it back down here. It's not focusing again. Oh gosh, it's really bad. There we go. Sorry about that. But that's kind of an overview of the airport. And I'm super excited to bring you these new airport updates and new content going into the future. Expect a lot of trip reports, a lot of footage from flying to, and maybe stuff from in Latvia. Another new thing, keeps on coming here, but I do have a new Instagram account, and I finally am able to share it now, and it is MSP_aviation Neo. That's what the username is called, so you can look that up and you'll find me. I want to keep my focus on YouTube, but there will definitely be some other photos that I have taken that will be on Instagram that may not see YouTube, so if you want to check me out on there, you can. And I know I said in the past that I don't really like social media, and I didn't have an Instagram, and I wanted to stay off of that, and now that I do, it kind of feels like I'm a hypocrite, but I won't get a TikTok account anytime soon, that's a promise. Probably ever. No, I'm never going to get a TikTok account. That place is scary. So, but enough about that. Enough of the self-plug. But if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description. So now we'll get into the update here. So sorry about rambling for like 5 minutes, but we'll finally get into the update here, what you all been waiting for. So we will start off today's update here at Gate 17 with this Southwest Airlines 737-800. This is in the Freedom 1 livery. And this one came in from Baltimore BWI, and this will be doing the turnaround and heading back out there. I did pre-order the new NG models, Southwest 737-800, and so hopefully that'll be coming in probably about a month, if I had to guess. So eventually when I get that, will be super important model to have, because I don't have a 737-800 in the regular livery for Southwest right now. I don't even really have a lot of regular livery Southwest aircraft. But we'll be getting some models soon, and my birthday is coming up in a little bit, so that will hopefully also provide some new models, and I can't wait to share those all with you guys. I think these next few weeks are going to be very fun for the channel, like I've said before. After I do something exciting, I try to film as much as possible so I can share with you guys. So the Latvia trip will hopefully provide some great content, and I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you guys. I know you've already seen the airport tram, or you might have already seen the airport tram video on the takeoff for the first flight, and expect that to keep coming for the next few months, probably, maybe not for the next few months, but definitely for the next few weeks. I plan on uploading as much as I possibly can from there. But it's definitely helping me keep up with the daily content streak goal that I have. So now that I've spent another 2 minutes on this aircraft, we'll move on to the next one. So sorry that this update's kind of getting very long. But that's just how it's happening, that I have to share all these news stories with you guys. I'm sorry, I'll move on now. And here we have these two Delta aircraft, Delta Connection, of course. We will start on the bottom of your screen with the aircraft in focus, this Delta Connection CRJ 900. This one is operated by SkyWest, and this one came in from Detroit Metro, and it will be doing the turnaround and heading back out there. Our second aircraft further back is this Delta Connection Bombardier Mitsubishi CRJ 700. This one is operated by Endeavor Air, and this one came in from New York LaGuardia, and it will also be doing the turnaround and heading back out there. I am a little bit rusty on these airport updates, and I just realized now that I forgot to bring in my good light, my big bright light in here. So sorry about the lighting's not that great in this one. I just completely forgot to do that. But that'll be improved in the future airport updates here for Providence. I'll make sure to bring in the bright light. But here we have this, for the first time appearing in an airport update, I believe. Maybe it's been in one of these before, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time. We have the Breeze E195. So, of course, Breeze has plenty of flights to Providence, and this one is one of them. So this one came in from Norfolk, and this will be heading out later to Richmond. So very cool here to see Breeze. Of course, that's one of the reasons that I wanted to do this airport, so I could include Breeze frequently in an airport update. And now I'm happy to do that here with Providence. And a very nice model indeed here by Gemini. I don't plan on getting the A220. I'm happy with the E195 for now. And I think this model looks great, and definitely happy to include it here at Providence. And that's kind of why I bought the model. Of course, well, it is a new airline, and also, too, because, you know, I can use it here at Providence. So very nice here by Gemini. Great model. And happy to use it here. And apologies, but I really do not have good lighting for this one. Here is the Sun Country 737-800 in the Tide Pod livery with the split scimitars. This one came in from Minneapolis. This is one of their new services, or newer services to Providence from MSP. So this one came in from Minneapolis, St. Paul, and just got pushed back, and will soon be starting its taxi out to the active runway for its return flight back out to MSP. And next up here we have this Allegiant A319. This one's filling in for an A320 in the Travel is our deal livery. I do not have that model currently in my collection. This one came in from Nashville, and this will also be doing the turnaround and heading back out there. And finally here, a beautiful model in this American Eagle CRJ 700. This one is operated by PSA Airlines. And this one came in from Washington, DCA, and it's just taxiing in. We'll be pulling into its gate 6, and then we'll later be doing the turnaround and heading back out to Washington, DCA. So really cool to see here. That is the first update for Providence TF Green International Airport. Thank you all for checking it out. This is a very fun update to do, and I'm super excited to bring more of these to you in the future. Really quickly here, I want to shout out JJ Skippy for being my first follower on Instagram too. Definitely not expected, and I really thank him for that. Really, after my first post, I'm still kind of trying to figure out Instagram, by the way. If it's not looking, too great, I'm still working on figuring it out. But thanks to JJ Skippy for being my first follower. That's it's truly an honor, honestly. A guy that I've looked up to before inspired my channel. So big thanks to you, JJ. It was really awesome to see that, and also followed you back. So like I said, I'm still trying to figure out Instagram. I'll work on that going into the future, but definitely will be posting on there. If you want to check that out, I think it's enough with the self-plug there. But definitely looking forward to bringing you more Providence Airport updates and airport updates in general, and fresh content, honestly. Haven't done that in a while. So after this kind of long video, sorry that this kind of lasted a while, but I just had a lot to share. That's where I'll leave you for this update, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.